Okay, we're here. Hi, everybody. How you doing? It's your buddy Bruce. You're traveling with Bruce. Welcome to the big show, Monday night, 8 o'clock Eastern Time. It's October the 17th, 2022. Welcome to my Monday night telecast. It's great to have you here. Welcome from around the world. I know you guys are in all kinds of time zones. It's unbelievable. My European friends are here, friends from down under, all over North America. It's wonderful. Nice to have you. Please say hi. Let me know what number thumbs ups you are tonight. Tell me what the high temperature is where you are, because I got to tell you, we are in big trouble here in Calgary. We are down to our last 3 days of wonderful weather, and then it's over here. I'm sorry to say for my Calgarian and Alberta friends up here in Canada, we're going to cool off. Today was the last day where we may have touched 80 degrees, but they officially said that the high today was 79. Fahrenheit, 79 degrees was our official high today. Now, tomorrow, we will still get 75 for a high. Nothing wrong with that for October 18th around here. And Wednesday, 74 for the high. So we've got the very tail end of a nice warm weather system that for us is glorious. Pure sunshine, almost 80. Now it's going to be 75 and 74. But on Thursday, our high temperature is 55. On Friday, 49. On Saturday, 41. On Sunday, 40. Next Monday, 42. Next Tuesday, the high 39 is the high temperature in 8 days. Our overnight low on Tuesday, a week from now, 21 is the. We have snow in the forecast. Snow is coming next week, Tuesday. Here, it was 80 today, Monday, 8 days later, starting with the first snow flurries. Oh my gosh, it's over. It's all over. The crying. You will hear tears of agony and misery, and I can tell you that every single tire shop in Calgary that offers winter tires will be blitzed with phone calls and people popping in for winter tires, and there will be waiting lists for weeks and weeks and weeks. It happens every year when people don't think ahead of it. So we're losing our beautiful weather, sorry to say, but a gorgeous, fabulous day today, tomorrow, and Wednesday, and it's been beautiful here the last several weeks. Absolutely phenomenal. So let me know, wherever you are in the world, what temperature is it where you are? And if you're going to lose your beautiful summer temperatures at any time, or are you guys hanging on? Like I said, around here, Calgarians are plotting their getaway to get out. Now, for Jennifer and I, we are in a familiar surrounding here. You might notice, if you're a regular of this channel, you'll notice that this background looks kind of familiar to you. Jennifer and I were in this house earlier this year. This is October now. We were here for March, April, and part of May this year. We're house sitting for friends of ours, and our pals are down in Phoenix for a few weeks. We're here for 6 weeks, and our plan is to get out of here, out of Calgary at the end of November, and head south to California, Arizona, and we're going to work on. We're going to be getting Jennifer rebuilt with her hip in early December down south. So 6 weeks in county, and we'll be down south, and hopefully, a few weeks after that, Jen will have come a long way on her recovery, and so we're getting kind of excited and anxious and ready to go. So that's what's happening here. This is our last stop before we basically head south to the U.S., and we'll stay unpacked here for 5-6 weeks. We have a big, beautiful kitchen to make our meals in and all that. So it's all good. And I've got this great office to work out of to catch up with you. So welcome all to the show, the channel. Hope you're doing well. Hope you're all staying healthy out there. Jennifer and I, we got our 4th shots. We got our vaccinations last Tuesday, 6 days ago. And I can rub my arm all I want. I cannot feel where the needle came in. There's no numbness anymore, no soreness. I felt Wednesday, Thursday, just a little bit of tightness. But by Friday, Saturday, nothing. And like I said, right now, not a thing. Absolutely fantastic. No side effects other than on Wednesday and Thursday, I slept very well in the evenings. But I'm back to my normal self. Not an issue whatsoever. So encourage all of you, get your shots. If they're handing them out for free, and they do, we got them at Costco here in Calgary. No charge. You got to go for that. That's a deal. Ken, welcome Ken Correcta to the show tonight. Hello, Bruce and all from Janet and Ken in Saginaw, Michigan. The temperature is 44 with rain. We're going to get this. Gasoline is $4.23 for regular gas. And we were thumbs up number 3 today. Thank you so much for that, guys. Sandy, Shady Hill Homestead. Hey, Bruce, we're number 4. Ken goes on to say, we booked a cruise last week on the Norwegian Breakaway in November from New York City to New Orleans, 14 days. We took a similar cruise last fall. That will be a fabulous, fabulous trip. 14 days. Oh, that's a great amount of time. You get totally relaxed and totally at ease on the ship. Kind of nice. Going to be hard to leave it. Sharon, hi, Bruce. Long time no see here. Thumbs up number 7 here from rainy central New Jersey. Welcome. Nathan, 72 degrees in Asheville today. Rain last night. Gas at Sam's Club down here, $3.25 a gallon. We saw it as high as $3.75. That is a great price. Stephen Butler, number 5, thumbs up tonight. Gas is $3.50 a gallon. Temperature currently 56. It's going to drop down to below 20 tonight. I think Canada left the door open and all that cold air is headed this way. We are supposed to be cooler. It's coming, unfortunately. Nathan, so I'm already getting offers for my April 15th cruise. $588 per person for the higher up liquors, unlimited Wi-Fi, 2 extra specialty dining and unlimited Starbucks, and a $50 shore excursion credit. So they're throwing deals at them to get them they're trying to upsell them. Sylvia, hi, Bruce. Number 12, thumbs ups. We are getting cool weather tomorrow also in Greensboro, North Carolina. Welcome, Sylvia. Nathan, who knows? Lafalo, 72 today, 46 tomorrow. Frost in the morning. Ms. M is in the house. Hi, Bruce. Number 15, thumbs up. Nice to see you. Hello there. Kevin Chapman, thumbs up, number 16. I'm getting ready for Halloween here in central New Jersey, but first a quick trip to Vegas next week. Right on, buddy. Well done. Nikki, greetings all from Jacksonville, Florida. 74 degrees here right now. We saw gas for $2.99 today at BJ's, a Costco-like warehouse store. That is the Bargoon. I don't know if anyone's got cheaper gas than this. Lee, number 28, Lee Shear. 86 degrees in Boca Raton. Gas $3.44. It's cloudy and raining. Welcome, Lee. I hope all is well with you in Boca Raton. Sylvia, winter's arriving in Canada. The steaming bean must be getting snow real soon. Also, he's further north than you are. Yikes. Oh, he is very much further north. I would say if I was directly south of him and I just were to drive north, it would probably take me 5 hours to get there. He's got to be 200 or 300 miles north of us at least. He could be 400 miles north. He's up there, northern Saskatchewan. Ms. M, the temperature was in the high teens, still smoky from fires in Washington State and eastern Fraser Valley. It's amazing smoky smoke from the fires. We've got clear skies. We were lucky this summer. We really avoided the worst of it. Adam Habers watching from San Diego, California. It's 70 degrees here. Gas is a cheap $6.20 a gallon. Oh, man. For regular. Oh, man. Go Padres. Way to go, Padres. They made that huge trade with Washington in baseball this past summer. Got their hands on one of the premier players in all of baseball. Made the playoffs. just took out the Dodgers. Oh my God. Unbelievable. Way to go, you guys. Enjoy the run. Sylvia, Jennifer will be like the bionic woman. She'll be running faster than you. I tell you, I'm really hopeful that that it's going to go well. We're crossing our fingers for sure. Jeannie is in the house. Hello again, Bruce. Hi all to all the TWBers out there. Bill and Jeannie are back for the big show. Cooling off here this week, unseasonably cool, but that can change. TWB Love Pirate, thank you for being here as always. You guys, you guys are great. Sylvia, I haven't gotten my 4th shot yet, but I did get my flu shot maybe at the end of the month or earlier. I go to Walgreens for all my shots, no cost. Exactly. Jeannie, we got our 3rd Pfizer booster and a flu shot 2 weeks ago. Feeling great. Right on. Sharon, we booked 2 Royal Caribbean cruises for 2023. Oasis of the Seas to Canada in late May, and Liberty of the Seas to Bermuda in September. 1 cruise before our son's August wedding, and 1 to recover from the wedding. There you go. Now you're talking. You know how to take care of yourselves. This is therapy. This isn't fun, you know. This is therapy. Well done for both of you on that. I mean, you got to look after yourselves. Absolutely. Thank you all for popping in. We already have 23 thumbs ups on this show. Let me know if you can hit that thumbs up button. Let us know what number you are. We have 31 watching right now, and I'm so grateful to you for these thumbs ups. It helps the channel get a little promotion. And those of you who are watching on the rerun, I got to tell you, last week I went off the air, and we were, I think, in the high 70s for thumbs ups, maybe near 80 when I went off the air. And I was still getting messages yesterday from viewers who were watching my rerun show, this show, the big show, and I had 119 thumbs ups come in at that point in time already. Still, they were still coming in. So thank you, all of you who are watching on the rerun, hitting that thumbs up button for us to give us a little more momentum. You always put us over 100 thumbs ups every week, and that is an accomplishment for my channel, as small as it's become these days. I haven't been on a cruise ship in a while, and I can understand why. Thank you, everybody. Adam, thumbs up, number 18, buddy. I'm here for you. Thank you, thank you, thank you very much. We appreciate it. Now, I've got a couple of pieces of news for you today, some travel-related news, and then I came up with some deals, some cruise deals, and I thought I'd run some of those by you, see what you thought of that. But let me talk to you about the first order of business today. The first bit of news, cruise ship news. Now, let me show you a photo. I got a couple of photos to show you. Let me just fire this up right here. Take a look at this right here. You see that? That is a huge, huge section of a cruise ship missing her front and rear, the hull and the aft. That is actually a photo of, a little while ago now, of the Global Dream cruise ship. Now, this cruise ship being built in Papenburg is going to be, when completed, was scheduled to become the largest passenger cruise ship in the world, holding 9,000 passengers. I think the crew size would have been close to 2,500, so like 11,500 people on board this ship. 208,000 tons of size. This ship is 3/4 completed. Now, here's what was supposed to look like this when it was done. It was supposed to look like that when it was all finished up. It was being built for Genting, the Hong Kong-based cruise line that went belly up last year. Now, Genting had, I believe, 3 other ships already, and this one here is 3/4 done. Now, this ship has got its hull attached to it. It's got the back end attached to it. It's just 3/4 of the way done. Unfortunately, the ship stopped being constructed because when the receiver was notified that Genting was finished, all work ceased immediately, and the ship has now been idle. and 950 workers at this here shipyard. I'll show you that shipyard again. That's just a part of it. 950 workers are laid off. Now, apparently, there are now deep discussions, very intense discussions going on between Disney. The Disney Cruise Line people are talking to the receiver, and with the receiver, they're talking to the German government through their import-export financing arm, and there are deep discussions ongoing to perhaps have it that this ship might become a Disney ship. Now, the fact that it's 3/4 of the way done, they can still do quite a number of changes to this ship. Obviously, the first thing they're going to have to do is that this ship was originally designed for the Asian market. Now, it could well be that the folks at Disney are interested in completing this ship with the exterior being mostly like this as far as the superstructure goes, but the paint scheme will be obviously all Disney. It might be an all black color, who knows? But it might be destined after all for the Asian market. It could well be Disney's first move into Asia by resurrecting this ship to completion, putting the interiors all into Disney styles, colors, arrangements, you name it, training the crew for the Disney, the Disney experience. And perhaps they might actually run that ship for the Asia market for Disney. Now, that's one possibility. Another possibility is that this ship will be North Americanized. They will say to the shipyard, okay, we're going to get plans drawn up and new sketches, new engineering, and we want this ship to work the Caribbean. We want this ship to work out of the U.S. We want this ship to do transatlantic. This ship might do round the world cruises. It's of this size. Who knows? They may really promote the brand of Disney through round the world segment cruises. You might be able to buy a 74-day segment from Los Angeles to Sydney or to all the way through Australia, New Zealand, and ending up in Singapore. You might get a 70-day segment from Singapore to London. You might go from London to Florida. I mean, I don't know. This is all up in the air. It's all being discussed. It's all up in the air. But apparently the budget to build this ship was 1.6 billion euros. That was the original budget for the ship. Now, she's 3/4 done. So I got to figure 900 million to $1 billion has been dropped into this ship. The loser on this is not Genting. The loser, Genting may have put up 100 million, but the real loser is the German Import-Export Bank that financed the rest of it up to where it is now. And now the question is, what kind of deal will Disney make to take over the ship from here? Every dime spent on it from now on would be at Disney's expense. Would Disney get the 75% portion of this ship for, a small percentage of what has been put into it? In other words, if the bank put in 800 million and Genting put in 100 million, there's 900 million in euros. Would Disney buy the entire thing? In other words, would Disney agree to acquire the entire piece that's here, this 3/4 of the ship, for 300 million euros? And the receiver would have to now divvy up that money amongst all the creditors, leaving the German government not even getting much of the 300 million. Or could it be that there's a very complicated deal negotiated where Disney will make a deal with the German government and take over the entire loan, where the German government says, look, I'll tell you what, it was going to be 1.5 billion financing, and 100 million down by Genting, whatever. Again, I'm just guessing. Could have been 200 million down. I don't know. Where the German government might say to Disney, let's just call it a 1 billion euro loan, and we'll complete the ship, and we'll call it a $1 billion loan. And you guys put up 100 million down, 10% down, and we'll carry 1 billion. And the rest we'll eat the rest. And that might work through the receiver. But again, I don't know how this can play out, because at the end of the day, the bank has the title to the ship. And in reality, the ship is probably owned by the German government's bank. And it is not necessarily a Genting asset. It's a Genting liability, but not an asset. And so the receiver might be able to say, look, I can walk away from this ship completely and leave you two guys to haggle the deal out between you. And if this is off of my books, I don't have to deal with it, because there's no equity here. There is no equity in this 3/4 completed ship. This ship has IOUs on it. And if you, the German bank, and Disney, the buyer, work the deal out, we'll step out of there and I will just liquidate the rest of Genting and whatever they've got. That could be it too. Again, I'm not sure how this plays out. Now, there were 2 other ships that Genting has that are still waiting for their future to be determined. I believe it's 2 other ships. And it's possible that Disney might take them all. They might take all the ships, and then they would take the other 2 and bring them into dry dock and refurbish them to Disney style colors and themes, and you name it. This is going to be a huge investment. But for Disney, it would be a way to, they've got 3 or 4 ships now. They've got a ship coming to the water shortly, one of the first of 3 or 4 new ones. And then these 3 more perhaps. And all of a sudden, the next thing you know, Disney's got 10, 11 ships. And they're the world's 4th largest cruise line, 5th largest cruise line. Surprise, surprise, here we go. I don't know. Ocean going, of course. We're going to see that. We'll follow that and see how it goes. So there you are. One more shot at that, very basic. This is not what the ship looks like now. Trust me. This was a couple of years ago. It is now completed as far as the hull is on board. The hull is there. The aft is there. It's all assembled as far as I know. It was interior work now that had to be done. And that was the last quarter of it. So this will be interesting to follow the next few months. We may hear an announcement at any time. It might be a year from now. This ship might be ready to go, maybe a year and a half from now, with Disney colors, the world's largest, by passenger count, largest passenger ship. That will be interesting to follow. All right, so that is that piece of news. Now, the other piece of news actually has to do with airlines, because I found this interesting story. I mentioned about a month or 2 ago on this show about how American Airlines was getting ready to go into discussions with their pilots union for a new deal for their pilots. You might recall that. This is their American pilots. And if I recall, the pilots union had said that a 3-year deal, no way would it be under 20%. It had to be a minimum of a 20% pay raise, or don't even bother. We're not even going to start talking to you guys. And the thinking was that the first year might be 8%, and the next year would be 6%, and the next year would be 6%, or it might go sort of 7, 7, 6, or something like that. We don't know about that. But what I do know is a 19% pay raise was negotiated with American Airlines and its union of employees at Heathrow in London. Now, this is good news for you Americans out there, because American Airlines has quite a number of employees in Heathrow for American Airlines coming in from various spots in the U.S. It's a 19% pay raise. For 2022, the employees are going to get a 7% raise retroactive to the beginning of the year. So there's a big check coming their way. And on 2023's calendar year, they're getting a 6% raise, and 2024, another 6% raise. And so that has been negotiated out. And apparently, American is negotiating pay packets at other airports in Europe, one by one by one by one. And they're slowly but surely nailing down their deals. But the big one was Heathrow. They had to get Heathrow nailed down because that is the mothership of airports for American Airlines into, obviously, the UK and a good part of Europe from there. So that was another piece of news on the airline sector. Now, I have for you guys some deals. I did some digging here to see if I could find some deals for you. Sorry about this troll. I must be incredibly popular. You see, you guys are such great YouTube thumbs ups people that we attracted a troll. How about that? I mean, 36 people attracted a troll. Go figure. Anyway, well, thank you all, and we got rid of them hopefully. All right, so that's that. Let's move on. Let's see here. Let's take a look here. Here we go. Thank you for sharing where your cruises. Adam, thumbs up, number 18. Stephen Butler, Bermuda. The Supreme Court of Bermuda has granted winding up orders in respect of island-based Genting Hong Kong Limited and its indirect non-wholly owned subsidiary Dream Cruises Hong Kong Limited. There we go. Adam saying, we got a troll. Sylvia, yes, Bruce has some trolls. Larry, thumbs up, number 23, Bruce. Miss M, gas is down to $1.90 a liter, down from the $2.40 range due to processing issues. Wow, that's amazing to see that kind of a discount. 50 cents less a liter is $1.50, $1.85 a gallon less for a U.S. gallon in Canadian money, like $1.30 U.S. a gallon less. That's a big drop. Mike Sohn, we are finally on a cruise again. First cruise since 2019. We're on the Allure, and we met Tony last night. He's such a nice person. Great to meet him. Isn't that great? I saw Tony talking to Dawn from Dawn's Family Vacations. They did a live session the other night, the two amigos. They were both on different ships, and they got together. Good to see him. Lance Ross, good day, Bruce. Hi, Lance. How are you, buddy? Welcome to the channel tonight. All right, I got some cruise deals for you guys that you might want to consider. Found these. I looked up. I got 4 different cruises I thought I'd mention to you tonight. See if any of these interest any of you. Here's the first one. This one departs November the 27th, pardon me. So you got 1 month and 10 days to get this one if you want it. It's a 7-night cruise out of Fort Lauderdale, and it's on the Holland America New Amsterdam ship. Nice ship, nice cruise line. It's a 7-day Caribbean cruise where you go from Fort Lauderdale right to Half Moon Cay the next day. Private resort island. Then you have a sea day. Then you're going to Grand Cayman, which is an okay stop. Then to Falmouth, Jamaica, which you better be on a guided tour. Then you have a sea day. You're going to Nassau in the Bahamas, and then back to Fort Lauderdale. This cruise, if you get an inside cabin for 7 nights, $244 American dollars. If you get an ocean view, it's $299 for a week. If you get a balcony, $384. That's like, say, $55 a night for a balcony per person. The suite, $1,146. No deal on the suite, but the first 3, inside ocean view balcony, that's a pretty good deal. Adam is saying, I cruise in December on Carnival Horizon, and I got a room in the Havana aft balcony. I can't wait. That will be kind of cool. I've heard good things about that. Kirk, hey, Bruce, Kirk from Big Apples here. Working in the rain, thumbs ups, number 12. Right on, Kirk. Thank you so much for being here, my friend. All right, here's the second cruise. Here's a deal. This one departs November the 13th, a little earlier, so not quite a month from now. This one departs out of Miami, so it's easy to get to. It's a 7-nighter on Royal Caribbean, Oasis of the Seas, the Oasis class ship. You can go on this ship, you're going to go from Miami to second day to Coco Cay or Coco Key, depending on how you like to say it. Then you've got a sea day. Then you're in San Juan. Then you're in Saint Martin. Then you've got 2 sea days and back to Miami. This one for an inside room for a week, $409 for the week. An ocean view, $455. A balcony, $528 on the Oasis of the Seas. Studio, $4,055. Sorry, the suite. Too much money for the suite. But from $409, $455, $528 for a week on the Oasis of the Seas with Coco Key in there, that's a nice little cruise. Now, if you want to go on a ship here, this one is just pardon me as I figure this out. This one is a 7-nighter out of Los Angeles. It's a Mexican Riviera cruise. For all of you West Coasters, this one's for you. It leaves on January the 21st, 2023. It's on the Discovery Princess, brand new ship, built in 2022 right now. Brand new, 141,000 tons. It's 1,082 feet long, 126 feet wide, 3,660 passengers, 1,346 crew, brand new ship. It's a 7-nighter out of Los Angeles. You're going from LA, you got a sea day, then you go to Cabo San Lucas, then to Mazatlan, then to Puerto Vallarta, 2 sea days back to Los Angeles. 7-nighter. I've done this cruise with Jennifer. We've done these 3 times, once on Holland America, twice on Princess ships. Inside room for a week, $279 out of Los Angeles. Ocean view, $431, but get this, $431 for the ocean view. How about a balcony for $408? The balcony is less than the ocean view, $408. How about a suite, $699? $100 a night a person for a suite on a brand new Princess ship for a 7-day cruise to Mexico. This is a bargain. June 21, 2023, Discovery Princess on Princess Cruise Line. Pretty interesting stuff. All right, the last cruise I'll tell you about. This one here is a Panama Canal cruise. Now, the departure is December the 4th of this year. It's Norwegian, the Joy cruise ship, 14 nights, 2 weeks. Port Canaveral to Los Angeles. Port Canaveral to Los Angeles. You leave from Port Canaveral. You have 2 sea days. You end up in Cartagena, Colombia. Then you have the Panama Canal full transit for a full day. Then you're in Panama City for a day. Then you have a sea day. Then you're in Puerto Quetzal, Guatemala, I believe. You have another sea day. You end up in Acapulco, Mexico. A sea day. Then Puerto Vallarta. Then Cabo San Lucas, a sea day, and Los Angeles. 14-night cruise through the Panama Canal, Florida to Los Angeles. An inside room, $595. That is an absolute steal. Ocean view, $837. 2 weeks, $837. That's $416 a night, $17 a night. Balcony, $934. That is a good price. And a suite, $1710. That's $120 a night for a suite. 14 nights. Oh, that's a good deal. You get a $50 credit on any room you book. That's the only one. It's the only one that's got a deal on top of the deal. But these are 4 killer deals right here. 7-night cruise from Fort Lauderdale through Half Moon Cay on Holland America. Balcony, $384 on Holland America for a week. That's a giveaway. And then this 7-night cruise on Oasis of the Seas, $528, kind of nice. And this Discovery Princess, you can't beat this deal. A brand new cruise ship out of LA to Mexican Riviera, balcony $408, and a suite for $699. $100 a night per person in a suite. Brand new cruise ship. You're not gonna top that. The balcony of $934 on Panama Canal is a great price on the Norwegian Joy. But boy, these are all good deals. I thought I'd mention them to you because people are always wondering, are cruises on sale? Have they gone up in price? Are they hard to get? Now with all these protocols, health protocols are gone. You don't have to worry about masking and testing, and just get over there and go. Interesting stuff. Sharon, 39 thumbs up. Bruce, you got 61 left to get. They're still coming in. Thank you all for these thumbs ups. I see 40 now. 40 are here. Keep them coming, please. Thank you so much. Pete Hoskins, hi, Bruce. I'll hope you are well there. I have a question, please. We have our booking on Majestic Princess booked, but we have discovered new to us where we can bid to get an upgrade to club class. What is your thought on this? Cheers, Peter H. Well, Peter, the way I would look at this is I would take a look at what would this cruise cost you if you were to book the class, this club class. How much would club class cost you if you just booked it yourself without, this differential? Find out the difference, what the differential is, and then decide, do you want to pay, half the difference? Try to make the lowest offer they let you make and see if it's any good. You got nothing to lose. You got everything to gain. You might find that they tell you that it's, $300 a person or $500 a person or whatever, whatever that is. You make your lowest bid if you want to. And if you get it, you get it. You don't, you don't. Maybe that's the way to play it. But yeah, if you can get an upgrade, by all means. Stephen, Mississippi River at Memphis is at record lows now. Curious how long before they can resume traffic on the river. I've heard this. I've heard about how some river cruises can't go, and obviously barges with cargo are stuck too. You got to wonder, geez, how bad is this going to get? Anna Diaz, hi, Bruce. Do you share links for these cruise prices you mentioned? No, I found all of these prices. I'll be honest with you. I found these prices on vacationstogo.com. And, go to vacationstogo.com, look up these cruises, just replay this broadcast and check them out for yourself and see, give the folks a 1-800 phone number to call during business hours and say, hey, I was listening to Traveling with Bruce, the greatest YouTube channel in the world, the guy who promotes you all the time, and I don't know why you don't sponsor him. Just mention that on my behalf. I'd appreciate it. And then say, hey, look, you got these deals. What's the deal on these deals? And then find out from them what the restrictions are and what the benefits are and what they can do for you. Because this, to me, I'm looking through like 90-day deals on vacationstogo.com, and I'm finding these four just like that. I found 3 other Panama Canal cruises for similar prices, not that much different. I found Hawaii cruises. I found a Hawaii cruise for a good price too. And I thought, there's some real opportunities here. By the way, repositioning cruises, same thing. This is also vacationstogo.com. I took a photo here on my phone because there's just too many to write down. If you want to go from Barcelona to New York City, November 21, that's a month from now, fly over to Spain for a couple of weeks and, then get on this ship. You can get on the MSC Seascape from Barcelona and take a balcony cruise for $649. You'd have to call them for availability. That might be sold out, but check it out. How about this one? London, Southampton to Fort Lauderdale. Now, this one might be a little tight. It's 12 days from now, so if you know anybody that's over there, London to Fort Lauderdale, Sky Princess, $719 for 2 weeks repositioning cruise. Here's November the 8th, Barcelona to Barbados, Royal Caribbean Rhapsody of the Seas, 12 nights for $860. That's $71 a night. Here's one 15-day November 17 departure from Rome. Get a cheap ticket to Rome if you can find one on a shoulder season thing here. Get to Rome on the 1st of November, maybe the 5th. Spend 10 days over there. Enjoy the area. Do Tuscany for a while. Go to Rome, whatever. Sail from Rome to Fort Lauderdale on Princess, the Regal Princess, 5-star cruise ship, $930 for balcony. That's $62 a night. I tell you, you'll get good hotel rates right now in Italy because it's shoulder season. We're talking here November. It's still warm. It's not like ice cold in November. It's not like winter. It's still pleasant, but you're not going to get like 90-degree temperatures. But still, you can also do. You can land in Rome and then head down by train, get yourself all the way down the Amalfi Coast, southern Italy, down to Naples. You'll be in the 70s there. Then work your way to Rome for your cruise, and that's a repositioning cruise to Fort Lauderdale. One-way ticket over and cruise back. November 7th departure, London, Southampton, Fort Lauderdale, 16 nights. Emerald Princess on Princess Cruise Lines, $9.59. Balcony, $59 a night. It's a longer cruise, so it's cheaper. How about this one? 21-day cruise on the Norwegian Sun. This ship is one of Tom Henry's probably favorites because it's one of the older styles. He loves these ships. The Norwegian Sun from Miami to Lisbon, going Miami over. You don't have to go to Lisbon first. You leave from the U.S. Go from Miami to Lisbon, Portugal, 21 days. So that's till November 20. On the Norwegian Sun, $1,059, $50 a night for a balcony per person. There's your deal of deals. That's your cheapest repositioning cruise right there. $50 a night, 3 weeks, Miami to Lisbon, Norwegian Sun. What a deal. One more for you here. One more here. Lisbon to Tampa, October the 30th. 13-nighter, Carnival Pride, $1,118, which is $86 a night, balconies. It's a Carnival ship, but I think it's the refurbished. I think the Pride is being refurbished right now. So there you go. There's some repositioning cruises you can consider as well. Bargoons. There's a couple of deals over there. Neat, huh? Kind of cool. As Sharon, I need to call it a night. Have a great week or two. Sharon, it was always great to see you. Take care, and you too, Kevin. Thank you. Anna Diaz, you're the best, Bruce. Pete, excellent, Bruce. We have put in a low bid for an upgrade, a low end bid, and we'll see what happens. Thanks again, Peter. You got nothing to lose, right? You get it. You don't. You're happy with the room you got. They upgrade you. Thank you very much. Thank you, sir. Way to go, everybody. There it is. There's the show right there. We've done. We got 43 thumbs ups here with 44 people watching. Now, that is a pretty good ratio, I got to say. If you're watching on the rerun tonight, if you're watching the show on the rerun, please do us a favor and hit that thumbs up button for me and let me know what thumbs up number you are when you nail it. You folks on the reruns, there's a ton of you guys that come in here and watch these programs. I appreciate it very much. And hopefully we'll break 100 yet again. Robert Blend is saying, hello, Bruce from Boston. I'm number 11. I got a great deal on Norwegian Bliss in December to the Mexican Riviera. The only problem is the airline ticket prices are sky high. Now, Robert, you're out of Boston, so I know you have to look. You might want to look like Southwest Airlines out of Hartford. You might do a little skip and a jump over. That might be your best bet. But otherwise, I would have thought JetBlue would be out of Boston. Unfortunately, maybe it isn't for you. But you might want to look at alternative airports just to see if there's another way to not do Boston. But boy, keep an eye on those airfares if you haven't committed already. But I sure hope it works out. And way to go on the cruise, buddy. Well done. Blair, Bruce, I have just given you thumbs up number 43. So you're on your way to 100 for sure. Thank you, Blair, for helping out. Anybody out there can give us a thumbs up. Please hit it now. Nail it for us. Give us a little momentum. And then the rerunners will take it from here. Oh, look at that. 49 now. We have 49. Man, that's awesome. Thank you, guys. 49 thumbs ups. Thank you very, very much, everybody. I think I appreciate that. Yeah, beautifully done. Rocky just popped a message over here. Hi from Chesapeake, Virginia. Thunderstorm just came barreling through, and I'm number 34. Right on, Rocky. Thank you. Alan Carter, I'm number 35. Hey, Alan, how are you doing, buddy? My Calgary buddy. Welcome, Alan, to the show. Thanks, my friend, for the thumbs ups tonight. All of you helping out, I so much appreciate it. We now have 49 thumbs ups. Number 50 just came. Look at that. Number 50. There's only 41 people watching. We got 50 thumbs ups from the folks who've come through here already. Thank you all. Halfway there. The rerunners, you folks who watch on the replay, you got a job to do. You got to get us the other 50 to get us 100 thumbs up. So let me know what number you are. Pop a message down below. Thank you all so very kindly for all that. Folks, I will see you next Monday right here for another show, the big show from Calgary. Have yourselves a great week. Number 51 just came in. Look at that. James Christian, catch the show late, but thumbs ups to show the buddy from the Cayman Islands. Thank you, James Christian. And Eddie Albert, thank you for being number 49 tonight. I do appreciate it. Have a great week, all of you folks. Get yourself inoculated. If you get a shot, get your shot. If you can't, take care of yourselves. Don't get sick on me. And hopefully we will get together on a cruise ship in the not too distant future. We'll get Jennifer looked after, and we'll get her recovered, and we'll get her through a physio, build her endurance level back up again, and then we'll go cruise shopping. We'll keep you posted on what our plans are for doing a cruise. And I look forward to seeing as many of you as humanly possible. Thank you all for all your support. All of you who are members of this channel, sponsor members, thank you for being sponsor members. You guys get that 7 o'clock show every Monday night just for sponsor members. Thank you. And then all of you who are here as regular viewers, I cannot thank you enough for your loyalty to the channel. Have a great week, everybody. Stay safe out there. Thank you so much. And we'll see you next week. Same bat channel, same bat time. Don't miss it. Don't be there. Thank you, guys. All the best. We'll talk to you later. Bye for now.